Hey, have you been that highly ambitious person, but you're not able to be successful in spite of the efforts? Have you ever felt there is something missing in my life? I should do better, but I'm not able to figure out. If so, today I'm going to help you with 10 important mistakes that you should avoid from today to be successful in a professional career. Let's go! Hi and hello. Welcome to Amaze Profit TV today. I'm going to help you understand what are the important mistakes you should avoid to be successful in a professional career. A lot of people come to me and ask me, I have so much years of experience, but I'm not becoming successful. I don't get role elevations. I don't really think I'm doing the greatest thing in my professional life. This is a common problem with a lot of professionals in the corporate space. Why are people not successful? There should be a reason to it. So what are these mistakes that is costing you success? Number one, not having a plan for your career. I'm going to give you an example. What do we mean by a plan? Talk about an interviewer posting a question to a candidate. Where do you see yourself in the 5 years? Have you ever come across this question? Have you ever fumbled answering this question? If so, the mistake starts from here. You don't have a great plan for your career. You don't have specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound goals in your life. This is why you fumble when you're asked that question. Do it right away. Go, pen down what are your objectives, break them down into pieces, align your strengths and weaknesses, talk about what is possible, think about what is not possible. Discuss with your close friends, discuss with who you think are well-wishers, pen down your objectives first, right away. Avoid this first mistake. Number two, keeping your goals to yourself. A lot of people keep their goals very private. Why? There is a lot of hesitation to communicate goals. Are people going to be judgmental while you communicate the goals? Do not bother. Give a damn about it. What's important is to communicate goals to people who you think will definitely support you. It could be your spouse, your parents, or your boyfriend or your girlfriend. And in a professional setup, it is your manager or a superior who has to be told what are your goals. It's important not to keep them in private. Only when you communicate what your goals are, people around you can help you and support you to further your goals professionally. So start communicating what your goals are to people who you think will support you. Number three, not asking for anything. We spoke about 1. Setting the goals, 2. Communicating the goals. But what's important is also to ask what it is. How are you going to help achieve my goals? For instance, if you're someone who joined a company 12 months back, it's important that you have a discussion, a one-to-one discussion with your manager or the supervisor, asking him what is the next step forward. Is there a role elevation? Is there something you can do better or learn new skill in your company within your team? So it's important to ask your manager or your supervisor what is the next step forward. Don't hesitate to ask. Don't think your manager is going to be judgmental. As long as you communicated the goals, you will also have to ensure that you ask for things that will help you achieve or further your corporate goals. Number 4, you do not network. A lot of introverts again do this common mistake. People think it isn't necessary for me to meet new people. I have enough of friends. I have enough of network to manage what I require in my day-to-day life. But that isn't really the case, guys. It's important that you socially network, you professionally network. There are a lot of websites like Facebook and LinkedIn that can help you find people with common interests, and that's how the real knowledge transfer starts. It's very important you identify people with common interests that can actually help you refine your goals as and when you speak or converse with that people, by which you will understand perspectives from different people on a common subject. That's how you will be able to develop your goals as well as be able to travel towards the accomplishment of your goals. Number 5, you expect a straight route to success. There isn't a straight way to success. A lot of people like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates or Steve Jobs have had equal amount of hurdles in their life as to the success they enjoyed in their life. It's very important that you realize without challenges, without hurdles, there is no success, there is no accomplishment. Only when there is a hurdle that you cross successfully, it becomes a success. And remember that success is a journey, not a destination. It's very important that you be prepared for all the challenges or hurdles in your life. Always, it's important to stay strong, agile, and be patient that the problems will be resolved with a lot of calm and composure in you. Number 6, you do not have a great profile, meaning a lot of people maintain a low profile. If you know, companies who promote their brands well in the market actually are successful. Why? It's very important that you self-market yourself. It's very important for you to show what you're very good at, and most importantly, show the world that you know this. And that's how you can mark your presence in the market. And that's how you can show to your company or your teammates that you are someone who knows a lot of things about a particular subject, and you can be that one to go man at any critical situation. And this mistake is something you should definitely avoid to be successful in your professional career. Number 7, you put your life above health and private life. A lot of people do this mistake, especially entrepreneurs. They value business more than the relationships. It is a debatable thing to talk about. But what's important is to also give equal weightage to your private life as well as your health. If you really don't have good physical and mental health, you are not going to be successful in your professional life. You will lose the energy to chase your goals. So it's very important that first you focus on your health, both physically and mentally. Always try taking a break at least once in a year so that you are free from stress, and most importantly, you understand and rejuvenate what is to be done in the next year. That's how you can actually focus better on your goals. Secondly is your personal life. Personal life meaning it's important that you value relationships. Whenever they need you, make sure that you're available. And that's how you will be loved, and you can always feel healthy and happier about it. And that healthiness and happiness will give you more ideas to be successful in a professional career. So remember, don't make this mistake of putting career above your health and private life. Number 8, you do not continue learning. I have seen a lot of people say, guys, I'm done. I have 20-25 years of experience in my career. I'm not going to listen to anyone. I have nothing to learn. That isn't the case. Consistent learning is vital for someone to be successful in their professional career. And in this modern day world, you will have to keep updated about everything that's happening around the world. If you aren't someone who is updated, it's going to be very difficult to survive. So it's very important that you keep learning. Number 9, you always say yes. Yes, this is sometimes frustrating, but we are forced to do so. But do you think really you should do this? Should you say yes to everything? Be it your boss or people in your family? You need not actually say yes to everything. People who start to learn saying no to things actually think on their own. They are independent in their decisions. They are independent in how they live their lives. So, firstly, start saying no to things which you dislike, which you don't agree with. You can always diplomatically or politely argue with things that you actually don't agree with. It could be your boss in a professional setup, or it could be your parent at home. Never say yes to everything. Make sure that you say no and communicate to the person the reason for why you're saying no to it. That's how thinking really starts. That's how you can actually get better as a person. And the last mistake people make is they ignore their gut feeling. Why does this happen? Your friend might one day say, mate, you're not going to do this. Someone in your company will say, boss, it's not possible. But remember, it's very important that you believe your instincts, you believe your abilities. You should always remember that your gut feeling actually rewards you. As long as you know what your abilities are, always believe in your instincts. You can always be successful if you are able to make strong decisions based on your personal instincts. And if you know, a lot of business magnates have become successful just by their instincts. There isn't any guidance given to them at the spot of the decision they make. It's important that you always believe in gut feelings and instincts. These are the 10 important mistakes that you should avoid starting from today to be successful in a professional career. If you think there is anything else that you can suggest, please do comment on the section below. And if you like this video, make sure that you like and share it to people who you think would be useful for. Thank you so much for watching. See you again in the next clip.